Thank you again for taking the time to watch my videos. We have had the President of the United States declare war on another sovereign country without any provocation, without any threats to the United States viable to be immediate or in the near future. His own intelligence secretary, Tulsi Gabbard, told Congress under oath that there was no immediate data to show that Iran had a nuclear weapon or was producing one. The president does not have the right to discriminate against or to declare war on anybody. If there is a threat to the United States, he has a right to take defensive measures, not offensive measures. This was done because he believes everything that Benjamin Netanyahu is telling him from Israel. We are being manipulated by Israel. If anyone agrees with what I've seen in Gaza in the last over a year, then I feel sorry for you. Because that is genocide happening there. You do not take buster bombs or cluster bombs and drop them into populated areas with civilians any more than you do as Putin did and go after civilians in Ukraine. But we have a president who doesn't understand this or thinks he, as he said the other day, and like I've always said, do not believe a word I say till you check it out. But the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, made this statement that he controls the United States and the world. Not happening. He has put us in a precarious situation. Now, some of our bases have been attacked in the Middle East. This is not right. They were on this. They had an agreement, the Iran nuclear deal from 2014 that was working very fine. Everybody said inspectors were going in there, inspecting everything, knew what was happening. Excuse me. Then Trump came along in his first term and did away with it. So he is the reason we don't have inspectors there checking everything out. But that never makes any difference to Trump. Now he has put our military and our civilians in danger's way because he wants to be with Israel. And Israel actually, when the Trump administration was making a deal with Iran, attacked Israel. Attacked Iran. That is what has led up to this. When Trump's administration was still in deals with Iran, that he said there would be 2 weeks. And within 2 days, he attacks Iran. We cannot stand to have a president who continuously violates the Constitution. He violated it by putting military boots on the ground in the United States. He violated it with these tariffs, which only Congress can do. Now he has violated it by declaring war, which only Congress can do. And how long are we going to have these useless Republicans and Democrats in this House and the Congress that are going to let this guy do whatever he wants with our Constitution? The Stop the Kings protests were good. But we need to show Trump and his lackeys that we're not buying anything they're doing, whatever it takes to stop them. Because I want to see the United States of America be here for many years, not to be a dictatorship. Putin has now threatened to join the war in Iran and Israel and the United States. And he's not going to be on our side. Countries have offered to furnish Iran with nuclear weapons. The Great Iron Dome that Trump wants to build over the United States finally met its match the other night when Iran delivered a bombshell to it. It went suicidal. Also, Trump has made this statement. He says he has left orders. If he is physically eliminated from this earth by Iran, he has left orders for Iran to be wiped off the face of the earth. There are 90 million people in Iran who are not in favor of this that's going on. We do not have the right to wipe 90 million people off the face of the earth. And I will never agree that any president is worth 90 million people's life, especially one that could care less about our lives or the lives of anybody. He has already killed more people than any president has ever in his lifetime. When he shut off USAID, when he cut cancer research for children, when he's taken away food stamps and Medicaid. We don't need this president. And we don't need J.D. Vance or Mike Johnson to move up to be president. It has been proved that Trump did not win the 24 election. Even he's admitted that, if you check all the records. Elon Musk says the 24 election was stolen. This is not like the 2020 election where there was no proof. This time there is proof that Trump is not our president. It's time that people get a hold of their representatives and tell them that we don't live this way, that we want our country back. Shelley Moore Capito from West Virginia is nothing but a Trump lackey. She has Trump's full endorsement. Plus, he's endorsed her son for whatever he's running for. Anytime you watch a vote in the Senate, all you see is Shelley Moore Capito putting her hand up agreeing with whatever Trump wants. and Jim Justice is just about as bad. They are not interested in West Virginia or the United States. They're interested in their power. Well, let's start taking the power away from these Democrats and Republicans who think this is a career. The Senate and the House was never meant to be a career. There has been a few that have went there that went in there for 1 or 2 terms, did what they wanted to do, got it for their constituents and this, and then left. Then we have many in there that have been there way past their usefulness. When you get Tucker Carlson and Fox News berating Trump's administration and berating Ted Cruz, and Joe Rogan switches over, you have a problem that the rest of us gotta wake up and look at. Like I say, never believe anything I say. Check it out for yourself on the Midas Touch or Brian Cohen Taylor's podcast or Occupy Democracy, where they have the receipts and they just don't show you 1 or 2 words. They show you the full clip. That is what I have watched to get my opinion. So we, the people, need to stand up for the United States of America. And if we do go to war, which we are, I want Barron Trump drafted. Because the Trump family has did nothing for this country since they have got here. Nothing. They didn't promote themselves or enrich themselves from Fred Trump on down. Trump was bred to be what he is. There's no change in that. His niece Mary says that. She's a psychologist, 60 years old. She'll tell you that the way he was raised made him what he is. We also need to know more about his involvement with Epstein. We know what kind of person Trump is. He's a convicted felon at 34 counts. He's a sex abuser. He's anything you want to think despicable about a human being. He has no compassion, no empathy, no nothing. He would throw any of us under the bus. He's did it with people loyal to him. Okay, thank you for watching again, and I'll see you on the next one. God bless America.